All right, brands. So if your sales reps are still fielding manual requests from your retailers like, hey, can you tell me the status of my order? Do you have this product back in stock? When is it going to be back in stock? Can you send me product imagery or marketing assets? And you're wondering, man, is there a better way to do this? The answer is yes. One of the key pillars of Envoy B2B is what we call retailer self-service. And I'm going to show you the ways that we allow your retailers to help themselves with these tasks. Okay, so first on the list, and the most obvious one, is they have to be able to place an order in the system. Envoy can handle multiple different ways to order. It can handle pre-books, it can handle replenishment orders, it can even mix the two of them together, and it can also even handle importing an Excel order because let's be real, some of your retailers just still are going to prefer that way. I'm going to show you a quick way just to place a replenishment order. So if I click this little button at the top, you'll see I have a quick order. I can create this order. I can find products, I can search for them, I can click the plus button to add them to my order. I could see an inventory view through here where I could also enter quantities. If I click done, I can grab the products, I can enter the quantity, I can see future incoming shipments, I could still add this from them. So basically, really quickly, I can go through, I can find what I want, I can review, and then I can go ahead and submit that order. And I have just placed an order for products that I need. Okay, so the order is only one part of the process. The kind of most common complaint we hear a lot of times from brands is after the retailer places the order, there are things that they need. They have to chase the brand to grab product imagery, Excel copies so they can upload a PO into their system. They need text sheets, they need product information. You can see that I just placed that order inside of Envoy. At the same time, I give the retailer access to what we call our order kit, which includes product imagery, PDF copy of the order, Excel copy of the order, product UPCs, text sheets, basically every single thing that they need. By the way, this comes across in an email to them that they can always access, and it's always accessible inside of Envoy as well once they look that order up. Okay. It also doesn't stop there, right? Let's say a few weeks have gone by. I'm wondering when I'm going to get that product. A retailer at any point can go into Envoy and they can see the status of their order. You can see here, I'm in this little orders dashboard. I can see all of the orders that I've submitted in here. I can see their various statuses of ordered, in progress, approved, back ordered, partially shipped. I can open that up and I can look into it further to see quantity, shipped, back ordered, other important order information. Envoy always is connecting to the brand's ERP system so that we can pull back this data to give your retailers the most up to date information possible. They can also always download these, copies these. They have access to this whenever they need it. A super common thing we hear is that reps are always having to answer the question of, do you have this in stock? When is it going to be back in stock? Give your retailers access to a B2B that has that information. I'm logged into Envoy as a retailer. I'm inside my product catalog. I can very easily click on a singular product and I can see exactly they have 9 available to sell. There's a shipment coming in on November 1st for 100 of those. If I go back to the full product catalog, I can see across all of the products what they have in stock, when it's coming back into it, what's out of stock, so that I don't have to chase my rep to answer a very simple question. Okay, so outside of the ordering process, a lot of times your retailers just need assets for you. That might be product imagery, that might be marketing imagery, map policies, terms and conditions, whatever it may be. You need to give them an easy way to access that. We find as a best practice in Envoy that our brands are putting a very simple link on their showroom page. So you can see here inside of Envoy, I have a showroom for my company called Envoy Outdoor, and I just have a retailer toolkit. When I click on that, it goes to the content area inside of Envoy where I have a folder structure of catalogs, map policies, brand guidelines, product training videos, showroom assets, training and merchandising, basically anything that that retailer would need to support me as a brand by selling me in their store and educating their sales force, they can access through here. Also, outside of that, pretty much every interface of Envoy allows your retailers to extract the documents that they may need. So I'm in a product catalog right now. If I click this green actions button, you'll see I can export UPCs, I can export catalog PDFs, PowerPoints, XLS files. And inside of Envoy on the brand side, you have the ability to design these to make them look good, include the information that is pertinent to your retailers. So no more having to send them a Dropbox link for every single thing that they might need. All right, if you just watched that and said, yeah, I'm definitely doing all of those things manually, now you know that there is a better way. So save your retailers time, save yourself time, and invest into a B2B tool that can allow your retailers to help themselves.